for a second. Okay, good. Bluetooth is off. Volume's turned up. Excuse me very much. Okay. Hi, it's been a long time, hasn't it? I haven't been on in quite a while. Um, I've just been keeping warm. It's cold here. Um, I've just been getting in touch with my intuitive self, and I took a little break from posting. I've been doing some personal readings, just getting back in touch with tarot, reconnecting with the cards, taking my interpretations a little deeper than the usual, looking for more symbolic references, that sort of thing. I hope everything has been well on your side of the camera. I'm sure you'll let me know one way or the other. If you like my style, you like my readings, I'm resonating with you, and you would like me to go a little deeper into your personal situation, I do personal readings. You can email me, greenfairytarot@gmail.com. They are $15 for 30 minutes and $30 for 60 minutes, right? So, not too bad. Let's see, what else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, if you have any questions you'd like me to answer, hi, I've just been chilling. If you have any questions you want me to answer, you can drop them in the comments. If you donate, I have a PayPal, and I have the hell is it called? Cash App. Both Green Fairy Tarot. So if you donate, I'll get to your question first. I'll let you jump the line. Otherwise, it's first come, first serve. But until then, let's go ahead and pull some cards. It's been a while. Let's see what the vibe is for the collective. I haven't pulled these in a while. These are like my ancestor cards. These I do not take reversal for. Pregnancy. Okay, this could be a literal pregnancy. Someone could be trying to get pregnant. Someone could be pregnant. You also could just be pregnant with ideas. Fresh start. Ah, okay. For some of you, this is not a literal pregnancy. You are pregnant with opportunity. You're going to be receiving a fresh start in life. Anxious. Yeah, you probably feel this, and this change that is going to be coming upon your life very soon, this fresh start, and it may have you worried. It may have you anxious. Just because it's the unknown, and the unknown is always nerve-wracking. What else do we need to know about this fresh start? Commitment. Okay, yeah, this is something that you're going to be very, very invested in. Okay? Whatever this fresh start means to you, this could be moving to a new place, this could be starting a new job, opening a new business, all of the above. Okay? You may be anxious because you're wondering if you're going to be able to commit the time necessary to making this change. You are. Karmic. Okay, what's karmic about this situation? There's a lesson out here you need to learn. Rebirth. Okay, yeah, so you need to learn to get comfortable with the process of rebirth while you're still living. Now is not the time to fall back into old patterns of stagnancy, consistency for consistency's sake, doing things the same old way because you've invested so much time and energy into that way anyway. You're here on earth to learn how to be comfortable with the rebirthing process as it occurs in life. So don't be afraid of this fresh start. If a fresh start presents itself to you, take it. These might be done talking to me. Accomplishments. Missing you. Okay. So somebody out here is missing you. Just throwing that out. And accomplishments. Really take time. Look at how far you've come. Okay? We'll pull on missing you later here in a minute. Look at how far you've come. And when you feel anxious, just remember that you've done this before and you've succeeded, and you can do it again with even more success than you've had in past experiences even. Okay? Forgotten. All right, what's been forgotten? Maybe a forgotten strength or forgotten talent, or even just a forgotten ability. Like you've forgotten how strong you are. You've forgotten how resilient you are. Okay? False prophet. Yeah, maybe you've been listening to someone who you think or you thought was an authority, like a spiritual authority, but this person is false. This whoever told you to like diminish your light or to follow a set path, to stick out a situation that is just not productive for you, don't listen to this person, okay? Or these people. They're not speaking from the highest source. Source wants you to embrace your ability to change, your ability to fully express yourself, and wants you to take this fresh start, whatever it may be. Yeah, there's just people trying to instigate doubt in your mind. I wouldn't worry about those people at all. Pay them no mind. They're the false prophets. Soulmate. Assessment. Okay. So somebody out here is looking at you with renewed interest. Somebody is seeing you as not just a friend or a business partner or an acquaintance, but as soulmate potential, soulmate material. Okay? Let's pull on missing you. I want to know who's missing you. What's this all about? Okay, missing you. Let's see. Ten of Cups. Yeah, somebody sees a happily ever after with you. This could have been somebody that you were once in a relationship with. What's this Ten of Cups under missing you, please? Eight of Wands. Yeah, this person's trying to communicate with you heavily. But Knight of Pentacles, they're like trying to leave a trail to themselves. They're trying to, I don't want to say breadcrumb you, but slowly yet surely this person's trying to drop hints. Maybe psychic hints. Hey, I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about you. Hey, I miss you. What we had was really special. The Hanged Man. Yeah, somebody feels like they can't move on. There's that fresh start. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody wants a fresh start with you. It's entirely up to you if you give it to this person. Entirely up to you if you give it to this person, okay? That's too many. Let me get one that just pops right out. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this person wants to invest in you. Ooh, I got the Four of Wands here with the Hierophant. You may have ascended beyond the need for this person. This masculine is psychically contacting you and you are receiving. It's being transmitted through the medium of love, through the heart space. So this masculine is communicating through his heart chakra to this feminine, and she is receiving his communications. So you are picking up on this. There's somebody who wants to invest in you or wishes that they would have invested in you, wants you to know that if you give them a second chance, they'll do the smart thing and invest in you. I don't know why they didn't sooner. Maybe they didn't see your worth. They didn't recognize your value, perhaps. This is on you if you want to forgive them for that. Knight of Cups. They're hoping you will. They're hoping you'll forgive them for not seeing your value sooner, for not recognizing who you were. Your soulmate material. Queen of Wands. You're feisty, you're fiery, you're sexy, you're powerful. You're influential. This may also secretly be something you were hoping for. You may have been secretly hoping that this person would recognize your light and would come around, essentially. So when I was meditating for a very short little bit, maybe like five minutes, I did a quick meditation centering before I came on. I got something about Halloween. So this energy could have kicked off. This could be a lingering energy from late October that's going to persist throughout the new year. I also got the imagery of a tree. And as we know, trees are reborn in the spring, right? Trees they lose their leaves, they go into their deep slumber. And then when the springtime comes around, those that aren't evergreens anyway, they're reborn. So it's cyclical, right? So there may be, well, we definitely know that you're in your karmic duty in this life is to get comfortable with the process of rebirth. And you may be going through a bit of a rebirthing period right now that could have started in October. Five of Pentacles. Okay, so you've been dealing with some loss and some grief lately. You most certainly have. Maybe something didn't go your way. Or maybe you're uncertain about something. You could be uncertain about how someone feels. Eight of Pentacles, Five of Wands. But you haven't let this grief, this disappointment hold you back. You have chosen to put your nose to the grindstone. You have chosen to maybe bury yourself a bit in your work. And as a result, you have really beaten out a lot of competition. You have made a name for yourself, or you are. As a result, you're making a name for yourself. You're getting noticed. You're beating out the competition. Three of Wands. Yeah, this is a good thing. You're going to see results very soon. Like, you could become the head of an organization. You could start a community movement. You could open up a new business. Something like that. Like if you've ever wanted to make a difference or have an impact on your surroundings, you're going to. You're going to receive the resources that you need in order to do that. The Devil and the Two of Wands. Watch out for false promises. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to try to promise you the world. If someone promises you something and doesn't deliver within a reasonable amount of time, you need to let that person go. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Yeah, you no longer hold on to false promises. If people aren't delivering, then you are no longer taking them seriously. You are no longer wasting your time on them, okay? Five of Cups. Yeah, your grief has made you so much wiser. All of the personal loss and abandonment, like this could be literal deaths that you've weathered, grief that you've weathered, abandonment, betrayal that you've weathered. This has only served to sharpen your intuition about people. And you know now not to put your trust in somebody who isn't delivering the goods. Ace of Swords. Yeah, actions speak louder than words. Ten of Wands. Yeah, actions speak louder than words. You're not adverse to hearing someone's ideas by any means, but you're only accepting the ideas that work. Because you're building a community, Ten of Wands. Labor, but it's community building labor. You're going to build a little community around yourself. You know that? While you're waiting for this other person to figure their shit out. Ten of Swords. Yeah, while you're waiting for this other person to figure their shit out. This person who didn't recognize your value in the beginning, but now wants to come back and make amends and be in your life. Only you can decide if this person is worth your time. Ace of Pentacles. Here's that fresh start. Okay? This person's genuine. They really want a new beginning with you. Four of Cups. Right there. A joyful reunion, a reconciliation. A twin flame reunion, even. Let's see. Is it in your best interest to forgive this person? High Priestess. You know. You know. You know the situation. You know if you can forgive this person for not seeing your value initially or not. Maybe they were blinded by something. Maybe they were manipulated by someone. Nine of Swords. Is this your energy or the masculine's or theirs? Let's see. The Sun. Yeah, this is their energy. This person is really bothered by the fact that they let you go. And it would mean the world to them if you are the light of their life, essentially. It'd mean the world to them if you let them back in. Eight of Cups. But you may have already walked away. They may have initially walked away. Yeah, this person walked away because they were being blinded. They were being manipulated. Which, again, only you can decide, if that's forgivable. But what the cards are saying is that this person wasn't seeing you clearly for who you were, because they had so many karmic attachments telling them what they should think, with how they should feel, who they should be with. Okay? And in these other people's minds, none of them were you, right? Like you were never the person they were supposed to be with. Justice. Yeah. This loss, this pain they're feeling, this is what they've brought this on themselves, okay? They need to learn to not let other people make their decisions for them. King of Swords, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, the universe is going to come through and give this person insight. Insight, and probably into how they were so easily misled and misguided. Misled into, giving up potentially their divine counterpart. Six of Wands. But this person will have that breakthrough. This person will have that breakthrough. It's very much sounding like there's a reconciliation. There is the Three of Swords and there is the Fool. So you're going to have to it's going to feel like a leap of faith for you after this person's hurt you. Yeah, you moved on to safer, calmer shores. You abandoned hope for this connection. And you moved straight into community building. Yeah. So you did exactly what you were supposed to do. But I'm guessing there was always a space in your heart for this person. Knight of Pentacles, death, rebirth. Yeah, this person is slowly trying to communicate to you that they've changed. They're a different person now. King of Pentacles. Modified by the Ace of Wands and the Six of Cups. Okay, yeah, this person wants to be very generous with you. They feel very passionately about you. And they feel an old soul connection. They feel a tie. This could very well be somebody you've had history with. You could have grown up with this person. Or known this person from, like, just your past. If you guys don't share a history together, you have a soul history together. You've incarnated and been together multiple lifetimes. So why this person got blinded and misled in this lifetime, I'm not sure, but it's their karma to figure that out. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're picking up what he's sending out. Three of Cups. But you're not alone in this. Like, you're not alone, vulnerable. You're not alone in a vulnerable state anymore. You have community now. You have friends. You have confidants. You have support. Or if you don't feel like you have it right now, you're going to have it very soon. Okay, so when this person comes back, you're going to have a posse with you, right? Like, you're not just going to be vulnerable and alone. Four of Wands, there's that reconciliation. There it is, a joyful reunion. I really think there's going to be a reconciliation between the two of you. I really see it. Again, it's entirely up to you. But the potential is there. The Chariot. Yeah, this person's finally gotten in control of their impulses. So they can think for themselves now. They don't just go, oh, she's weird, she's different, I'm going to back away. Also, the decision to move in a new direction with life. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Yeah, I see a happy ending for the two of you. I truly do. Anything left in that? No. Okay. So, very good news. I'm curious to learn more about this community you're building. What would be a good deck to pull on community? What's this community that we're building up as a collective? What's this community? Okay, let's figure it out. What's the community we're building? Four of Muskets. That's Four of Wands. Wow. So, right off the bat, this could be like a twin flame community. Like, you could be essential in bringing divine counterparts together. Okay? This could also just be a community based in love, support, family. Seven of Swords, Five of Wands, King of Swords, Ace of Cups. What's the Seven of Swords again? Give me a second. I have to picture it in my mind. That's somebody trying to steal away. Okay, you're going to be providing a home to people who feel like they've had to fight and struggle their entire lives. You're going to provide a community, a home, and a place of support for people who feel like their whole lives they've had to fight and scavenge and maybe even steal, and they've maybe hardened their hearts. You're going to show them the path of love again. So this is looking more like an outreach of types. Your community is going to be an outreach. Ten of Wands. Yeah, community building. We keep getting this card, right? Community building. It's going to be a strong community. You're going to be the backbone of it. Okay? Of these, like, redeemed souls. These souls seeking redemption. The Hanged One. You're going to be able to hold them, like, give them a safe space to just be suspended, like, in their emotions, to process their shit. Does that make sense? You're going to give them a safe space to process their shit. And Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to help a lot of people with this community that you're building, with this outreach that you're building. And this doesn't have to be formal at all. This could just be you creating a friend group that functions like a community. That helps people who feel like they've had no choice in life but to fight and steal to get what they needed. And you're going to show them that they're redeemable. That they're still good people. And you're going to give them a safe space to confront their their painful emotions. Okay? So really, the importance you have on your community can't be understated at this point. Like, it cannot be understated. The Magician. Again, look at this. We keep getting this card. This is our energy. We're magicians. Like, we find answers. We find solutions. We manifest the resources that we need. The resources that you need to support this community, you will be able to manifest. Okay? The Fool. Yeah, just simply by being idealistic and enthusiastic. That's how you drum up support. Enthusiasm and idealism. Okay? Ace of Wands, good. Action, Two of Cups, good. Your action is going to make somebody fall in love with you. Your action is going to bring somebody very loving into your orbit. It might be this person from your past. But somebody's really going to rise to meet you where you are from here on out. Queen of Steel, yeah, you won't tolerate anything less than honesty. Six of Swords. What's the Six of Swords? Six of Swords. That's safer, calmer shores. Yeah, you don't play around about providing a safe space for your people. You truly do not. That is your main objective. Provide a safe space for your people. A refuge for them. Page of Sense. Yeah, it's going to take money. It's going to take fundraising. You're probably already thinking about where's the money going to come from, right? But remember, it's more than just you working on building this community. We have the Three of Cups. You have a supportive, enthusiastic community around you. What else we need to know about this community? How are we going to get it started? How are we going to get it started? Five of Cups. With grief. Sorry, I got to rub my eyes. I'm probably going to mess up my makeup. My eyes are getting dry. I got these contacts in. They're terrible contacts. I hate them. I love contacts, so I wear them. But these contacts in particular just dry my eyeballs out. Okay. It's going to be a community probably essentially, or a community rooted in like shared grief. Reaching out. Yep. Five of Swords. Reaching out to people who feel like they've had to scheme and they've had to connive in order to get what they want out of life. So you're almost like a Christ-like figure, hanging out with these people who the world would look down on for being too ambitious or too selfish, but people who are actually acting out of desperation. You're going to sense that, pick up on that, and be able to transmute that into loving generosity. Okay? So you're really going to help heal a lot of people. And I'm very excited for the follow-up. I really want to know how this is going for you guys. Okay, that wind is just howling out there. I was gonna go to the gym and get on a treadmill, but I can't. Let's pull a little deeper in love. I'm feeling kind of lovey-dovey tonight. This is my love deck. Let's see what we get. Queen of Wands in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. Or King of Cups upright. Four of Swords. Oh, some of these are upright, some of these are reversed. No, I'm holding them reversed. Oh, okay. So right now, the Queen of Wands, that's probably you. You're sitting on your power. You're not really doing anything. This masculine is sending you a lot of energy, but you're not quite in the right place to receive it. You haven't fully healed yet, but you probably will in the future. Yeah, this person's still sending you downloads regardless. They're really trying to break through. I mean, this person didn't recognize your worth, they didn't recognize your value. Of course, you're tuning them out because it hurts too much, probably, to think about them. The Hierophant, yeah. You're trying to stay above it. Like, you don't want to fall back into limerence or anything like that. You're trying to rise above it. You're trying to be a leader to your people. This person's going to have to come around to you, okay? Let's see if they will. Ace of Wands, yeah, they might. They're feeling very passionate, very motivated. Hopefully to come forward about how they're feeling. Right now they're stagnating because they just haven't quite realized what they're missing yet. This is their present, like at this current moment situation. So this is a near future reading, okay? Because at the present, they still don't know which direction to go in and they still don't realize what they're missing. But they know something's wrong because they're up at night. Maybe thinking about you. And at this point, they don't understand why. Dropping those breadcrumbs, hoping for a fresh start. Will this person come forward, though, in the 3D? Will this person ever come forward? Because reconciliation is highly likely, so I'm wondering if they're gonna come forward. Something's banging around outside. I heard knocking. Maybe they're gonna knock at your door. The World. It's not over yet. The World in reverse. It's not over yet. Five of Cups. Yeah, they're starting to piece it together. It's you that they miss. It's you that they want. It's you. You're the missing piece. It's like a puzzle. They got to fit it all together. Funny because you guys have had lifetimes together, but whatever. The Fool. It's going to take a leap of faith after heartache. But that leap of faith after heartache will lead to a great overflowing of love. Okay? All right. This was a good reading. I think I'm going to leave it here. Okay? This was a lot of information. So save this one. Go back, listen to it. Remember, someone from your past is missing you dearly. Someone who didn't recognize your value at first is now starting to realize exactly who you are. You are soulmate material. Okay? A joyful reunion is highly likely with this person. In the meantime, you are doing exactly what you need to be doing. You are gathering around you a community of supporters, friends, followers, even people whose lives and outlooks you are going to change profoundly. You will turn them towards love and away from self-centeredness. And it is in that capacity that you and this other person will rise to meet you, and reconciliation is possible. All right, guys, I hope that helped. I hope that brought you some clarity. I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon.